Hey guys, welcome to another Minecraft video, and I hope the lag doesn't get too bad. It got bad yesterday when I was in the middle of recording, so I just kind of scrapped that whole video. And I've actually been doing a ton of different stuff, so I figured I needed to record sometime. I might as well do it today. Right now I'm standing in front of my grinder, hope the noise isn't too loud. I don't think I've shown you guys this yet. This is a blaze spawner grinder. I have 4 blaze spawners in here that I got from a stronghold, and I moved them around with my portal gun, which can be very tricky. Blazes spawn everywhere unless you put down a ton of torches like this, so it's really annoying to have all that torches going on in here, but it helps keep the blazes where they go. And then I got an attack turtle that kills them and is slowly building up blaze rods. I have tons of blaze rods, so that got me thinking what I could do with them. So inside this pyramid I hollowed out an area and I filled it up with all of my RF system, but then I tore it all out. Well, except for that lever, that's pretty much all that's left. And I started building on some other stuff. Basically I was using the blaze rods to make a kind of gel, hot gel that's called blazing pyrithium, something like that. Let me turn this weather off. So yeah, so anyway, I've been working on all of my thermal expansion stuff, all my RF power and tools. Yeah, let me get off of this here. And basically I needed to make a whole bunch of this stuff in order to make all this stuff. Thermonic fabricator, I needed to make the stuff for my tree farm, which I just got going. Of course now I'm completely out of power. Oh, it made sand. Interesting. But now I'm all the way out of power, and now it actually is not chopping the trees down and doing any of that stuff. Just so you know, if you're going to build a tree farm, it needs to be a cube. Right now I got mine is a 4x4 cube. Yeah, 4x4x4. You can make it up to 5x5x5. I think it'll do a larger area. And then underneath this stuff here you need to have stone brick, and then it will build the tree farm on top of wherever you build your stone brick. So I'm going to do some interesting stuff with that later on, just to make it more cool looking, I hope. And yeah, I'll place that back, and I'm going to try not to throw away my stuff. Okay, a little bit of lag. Basically I need to make a whole bunch more of these coke ovens, and what the coke oven does is it turns wood. I think I can get some wood. Anyway, I don't have any wood in with me. It'll turn wood into coal or charcoal, and it also makes a byproduct of creosote. Well, creosote can be used in the reactant dynamo with blaze powder, and since I have all these blazes and blaze powder from the spawner, I made one of those. However, I am now out of creosote. I need to get some wood and fill that up. But it makes power very slowly. The charcoal gets pumped into this chest, which is then pumped into these steam dynamos, which have an unlimited water supply underneath them with the aqueous accumulator. And they make power, but this coke oven is so slow, extremely slow. So I need to make a bunch of these. I'm thinking at least 8, maybe 12, and then I will have a really good supply of unlimited power. I'm also going to pump the charcoal into a high pressure boiler tank, which takes a lot of power. It takes a lot of charcoal and stuff to even get it up to power, but once it's up to power it doesn't burn through it very quick, and yeah, then it'll just make a ton of steam, and it'll be able to charge way more steam dynamos than what I have going here. So I need to get my setup all organized on paper first so I can build it once, because when you have to tear this whole setup down and rebuild it, it takes a lot of time and energy, and I don't really have that kind of time. So I'm going to go log off and do it all on paper, come back and build it all, and probably into whatever base I'm going to build. So basically, one of the things I wanted to talk about is what kind of base should I build? Should I build a spaceship and just put it way out in the middle of someplace over the top of the water or whatever? Or should I make it a tower which probably will also be like hovering over the world somewhere. Oh, that's a cool hat. Nice. So, show you my base real quick. You guys know I have my ME system set up over there. I have my smeltery set up in here. This is an apartment complex that is not finished. But this is to make the testificates, when they fall down and get hurt, they eventually die off. And this makes them respawn. I'll make more of them so that I'll get more of them. And also something cool that I have in here is something Blind gave me, a trading post. And any of the testificates that are close by, or the villagers that are close by, their setup shows up in here, their user interface. So I can interact with all of them that are close by clicking on the trading post. Anyway, sorry. My kids are being really loud in the other room, and I didn't want to stop my video to go tell them to be quiet, so I'm just putting up with it. Hope they're not too loud. So yeah, got an auto crafting table and a bunch of stuff in here. This is my Thaumcraft tower. I'm probably going to move it or leave it here and keep my Thaumcraft separated from everything else. That way I don't have to worry about a taint getting built up by practicing with the alchemy stuff, which is what I'm going to be doing next as far as Thaumcraft goes. So I do have my division sigil. I charged up my division sigil down there, and I made a portal to the deep dark, and I can show you that real quick, and that'll be the end of the video for this time. So yeah, my kids are making it, so I don't really want to do too much more. Anyway, at least they're having fun, sounds like. So my portal to the deep dark goes here. When you first go in your portal, you'll be in a little tiny room surrounded by rock. You got to tunnel down, and that'll take you to this huge dark area, which you can see from up here is very dark. Even the darkness in this area will hurt you. So I have my jumping boots on, so I'm just gonna drop down here. So then I built this fence all the way around and set up my ender quarry, which basically has no power right now, because my tesseracts are out of power, because my setup is not set up. And then on each corner of this I set up a magnum torch, and that prevents mobs from spawning 64 blocks away from it, so way out there no mobs will spawn, and so I'm fairly safe here. Not 100%, but fairly. And I don't need all these torches in here now. But anyway, that's what I got for today so far. Really getting along in the Snippy mod pack now. It is really cool and fun. So I will let you guys go with that. You guys take it easy, have a good one, and let me know if I should do a tower or a spaceship. Thanks a lot. Bye.